Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Full Sail University for this edition of NXT, and we are on the road to NXT TakeOver New Orleans. And only in a couple of weeks, but here comes Mustafa Ali, who made his comeback, who made his return last week's edition of NXT. He confronted the United Kingdom champion Neville, the man that put him out of action for so many weeks, that actually took his spot in the ladder match. Mustafa Ali was the one to beat Neville during that United Kingdom Championship tournament back in the UK, but Neville, upset that he wasn't going to take over, decided to attack Mustafa Ali. It was going to be Mustafa Ali versus Tyler Bate for the title, but Mustafa Ali came down with that injury that Neville caused, which made Mustafa Ali lose many opportunities here. And the dreams and aspirations of Mustafa Ali of becoming the United Kingdom champion is slowly coming to a halt, because here comes the Bruiserweights, Pete Dunne. And Pete Dunne has also had his issues with Neville and the United Kingdom Championship. Also had issues with Aleister Black, but that is another story for another day, as Pete Dunne makes his way down to the ring. As Pete Dunne and Aleister Black, they were on NXT last week, and they did go toe-to-toe with one another. It ended in a no count, and it ended in a count-out draw. But I don't think Pete Dunne gives a damn. I think Pete Dunne is here to settle the score with Mustafa Ali, making his way down to the ring, staring a hole into Mustafa Ali. And this looks intriguing. This looks combustible, ladies and gentlemen. Pete Dunne saying he could beat Mustafa Ali in seconds. Are we going to come to blows here? Are we going to come to blows? Pete Dunne and Mustafa Ali. Bad blood over the United Kingdom Championship here. And here comes the NXT General Manager, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. And NXT will indeed be one of the biggest episodes to date. Because next week, but wait a minute, Pete Dunne, bitter end to Mustafa Ali. A bitter end to Mustafa Ali. And Shawn Michaels announced that it will be those two men in the main event next week. But Pete Dunne already for getting a teaser, a little teaser trailer for next week's NXT, as we have Pete Dunne going one-on-one with Mustafa Ali in the main event. And also announced by Shawn Michaels, it'll be the final round of the first round of the NXT Championship Tournament, as Johnny Gargano goes one-on-one with the Velveteen Dream. It's a can't-miss episode of NXT next week, and it's also a can't-miss episode of NXT this week. It's never a can't-miss episode of NXT, as we get set for some tag team action, as Candice LeRae will team up with Ember Moon to attempt to take down the Riot Squad. The Riot Squad, a three-woman stable. Three-woman stable consisting of Ruby Riott, the leader, Sarah Logan, and Liv Morgan. And those three women have been just absolutely causing chaos in the NXT Women's Division. Candice LeRae, Bianca Belair, Ember Moon, and the NXT Women's Champion Asuka have all been victims to the Riot Squad. And Ember Moon and Candice LeRae, the fighting type, want to fight the Riot Squad. And I know all these women, both of these women, have their beats with Asuka, the NXT Women's Champion. But I believe that they need to get as many people on their side to at least try to curb the Riot Squad. As Ember Moon makes her way to the ring, and I think they could curb the Riot Squad here tonight if Ember Moon and Candice LeRae are successful. As Ember Moon and Candice LeRae are taking on Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan of the Riot Squad. And these two women, they're not really friends. Candice LeRae and Ember Moon, I'd like to call them enemies. It's just enemies fighting for a common goal. Enemies fighting together for a common goal, and that common goal is to take out the Riot Squad and to become the NXT Women's Champion. So how will Ember Moon and Candice LeRae fare against a well-oiled machine like the Riot Squad? Sarah Logan and Liv Morgan with Ruby Riott in tow. And these three have just been causing havoc all over NXT, attacking the likes of Asuka, attacking Bianca Belair, attacking those two women at ringside, Ember Moon and Candice LeRae. And I think Ember Moon and Candice LeRae have had enough, and they challenged the Riot Squad to a tag team match last week, which was confirmed by our NXT General Manager Shawn Michaels. This tag team match will be, and it could determine who's in line for the NXT Women's Championship. Can it be Ruby Riott and her Riot Squad, or can it be Candice LeRae and Ember Moon as we kick off NXT with some in-ring action? And Candice LeRae now. No love lost between Candice LeRae and the Riot Squad, and now LeRae Hurricane Rana sending Liv Morgan flying. And now Candice LeRae wants Liv Morgan to her feet, and now Liv Morgan wants nothing to do with Candice LeRae. And now Sarah Logan, that country brawler, but I think Candice LeRae is going to brawl with her. Double axe handle brings Logan down, and now LeRae up that clothesline, and there goes Candice LeRae over the top rope. She landed hard. Back first, right onto the floor. As now Sarah Logan now gonna throw Candice LeRae across the arena there, throwing her into the guardrail. Sarah Logan just fired up here. Action gets back into the ring, trying to go for a big boot, nobody home, and Candice LeRae trying to steal one here. Shoulders are down, Sarah Logan in trouble, and a kick out at two. Both women to her feet and all. What a lariat. Just a tough Sarah Logan. And now Candice LeRae in big trouble as LeRae sent back through the ropes, and now elbow right to the kidney. As LeRae is struggling to get to her feet, and Enziguri wipes out Candice LeRae. Try to go for Hurricane Rana again. Nobody home. Candice LeRae this time with a step-up Enziguri of her own. And Candice LeRae kick right to the side of the head. Sends Liv Morgan to the outside. And what a Hurricane Rana! What a Hurricane Rana. And Ruby Riott is staying far away from Candice LeRae. You know Candice LeRae, both and Ember Moon, they both want their vengeance against Ruby Riott here. And now Candice trying to go for an elbow drop. Nobody home. Liv Morgan moves out the way at the perfect time. Hurricane Rana, but what a counter! Face planted. And that was a great counter by Candice LeRae. As now Ember Moon is in this contest. Oh, and a drop toe hold and followed up by an elbow to the kidney. The same move that Morgan and Logan did. And look at that DDT! Springboard DDT by Ember Moon. His shoulders are down. This might be it. Oh no, and a kick out. Kick out at 2.5 by Liv Morgan. And now Ember Moon to the top rope where she's home at home. And look at that! Sarah Logan throws. She throws Ember Moon over off the top rope, and I think Ember Moon has realized, and does Sarah Logan realize, and a huge right hand, but oh! Liv Morgan gonna take advantage. Going to take advantage as an elbow just rocks Ember Moon as a kick to the back, brings her down. And it's just the numbers game of the Riot Squad. And that's that tag team, just the tag team knowledge, the tag team prowess of these women, of Ruby Riott, of Sarah Logan, of Liv Morgan. Oh! Only been on NXT for a couple of weeks, but they turned NXT upside down. As now Sarah Logan, oh, and a knee. Knee right to the chest, and Ember Moon in big trouble as she kicks out at 2.5, staying alive in this tag team match. Now, oh! Knee caught her right on the jaw. Caught Ember right on the jaw. Oh! Another big elbow. A third big elbow. Nobody home. And now Ember Moon. Ember Moon. Elbow rocks her. Elbow rocks her. Oh, and a counter again! What a counter to the Hurricane Rana. And here comes Candice LeRae. Clothesline. Oh, and look at that! It's the tag team prowess of the Riot Squad. A well-oiled machine brings her down. It's the well-oiled machine of Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan. Oh, Candice LeRae is trying to make a comeback from the team, and I think it's gonna, oh, not boding well for Candice LeRae in a big boot. Sends her flying. Now, Sarah Logan looking to put an end to Candice LeRae. And what? Oh! What skill! What agility! Moonsault! And Ember Moon breaks it up. But look at this. Oh! Wow! He just collided with Skull. Knee collided with Skull. And Liv Morgan now is going to allow Sarah Logan with the Kentucky knee. Kentucky knee to Candice LeRae. And Sarah Logan gets the victory for the Riot Squad. And the Riot Squad get a real surprising victory here on NXT against Candice LeRae and Ember Moon. It's the teamwork. It's the well-oiled machine-like mentality of the Riot Squad. And they're able to put away the team of Ember Moon and Sarah Logan. And you know that woman right there in the middle, Ruby Riott, smiling from ear to ear on the inside. Ruby Riott leads the Riot Squad to victory here tonight. Johnny Gargano with the aspirations to become the NXT champion, and this NXT championship tournament is filled with talent. The biggest NXT has to offer. And next week is the final round of the NXT championship tournament as Johnny Gargano takes on Velveteen Dream. But tonight in the main event will be Drew Gulak versus Ricochet. And that It'll be the third match in the NXT Championship Tournament. And Tyler Bate is a man that, well, I believe should have been in the NXT Championship Tournament. But he's just been on a hard slope. He's been on a slope as of late. He was defeated by the Velveteen Dream last week on NXT. And Paul Heyman is just attempting to recruit Tyler Bate onto his team, onto his squad. And you know, Paul Heyman, he manages the Authors of Pain, the NXT Tag Team Champions, a team we haven't seen in a while here in NXT. But Paul Heyman, real successful manager, manages the likes of Brock Lesnar, Kurt Angle, Big Show, Rob Van Dam, just to name a few people that Paul Heyman has managed. It's a big opportunity that I believe Tyler Bate isn't taking out of a moral standpoint. And I think it's just morals. Doesn't want to side with Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman is just a walrus. Sneaky is Paul Heyman. But Paul Heyman, he could get you far in the WWE. As both Eric Young and Tyler Bate square up here. No! Electric chair drop to kick off this match as Eric Young, let's try to put away Tyler Bate. Eric Young's been in a slump. He's been in a slump as of late as well. Has taken losses, hasn't been on NXT. But I think this is Eric Young's opportunity to become something here. And Tyler Bate. Tyler Bate with chops. Chopping the chest of Eric Young. And Eric Young out. Eric Young hasn't felt fury like this here in NXT in a long time. And now, Dragon suplex makes Eric Young land right on his head. As now Tyler Bate hooks him up. And a DDT. A cradle DDT spikes him. And he follows it up with a shooting star press. And this kid is talented. Tyler Bate only in his early 20s. Really young. This Tyler Bate, and his career is already skyrocketing. As Bate now, huge elbow. Huge elbow misses, but kick right to the gut. Kick right to the gut at all. The knee into the back by Eric Young. And Eric Young, he's a veteran. He's been in the business for years. But he's only been in the WWE for a few. As both these men jockey for position. And wait a minute. Tyler Bate shoulders it down. Eric Young in big trouble. Eric Young in trouble, and a kick at it too. Kick at that too by Eric Young. And like I said, Eric Young is a veteran. But Tyler Bate's only been in the business for a couple of years. But he's already showing signs of growth, showing signs of a legend. As Tyler Bate with a Hurricane Rana. It never ceases to impress me. Does Tyler Bate. Elbow right to the jaw. Rocks Eric Young. And this is the strength of this young man. Oh my God. Exploder suplex, the deadlift by Tyler Bate. Just the skill of this guy. Right hand. Right hand again. This time Eric Young with a counter drop kick, brought him down there. Drop kick brings it down. Cradles him up. And he drops him. Eric Young in big trouble as Tyler Bate has it hooked in a kick out at 2. Kick out at 2. And Tyler Bate gonna soar! Tyler Bate gonna soar here on NXT. And Bate has Eric Young where he wants him. Are we looking for the Tyler driver? Nobody home in a right hand. Right hand by Eric Young. And wait a minute, Eric Young rolling Tyler Bate up. Is it it? Eric Young! Eric Young with the shock victory! Eric Young with the shock victory! Eric Young manages to roll up Tyler Bate in an upset. What a hell of an upset that Eric Young puts away Tyler Bate here. And Tyler Bate can't believe it. Can't believe it's real. And Eric Young, the veteran, and oh man, he outsmarted Tyler Bate, but here comes Paul Heyman. And Paul Heyman does not look happy in the slightest. Paul Heyman just shaking his head. He's going to make his way to the back. Finally, those two women realize that they have to work together to take down the Riot Squad. But switching gears as we get set for the main event of the evening. As Drew Gulak hasn't appeared much on NXT, hasn't appeared much, period. But what a fighter this guy is. If you've seen a Drew Gulak match, you know what to expect from this man. Absolute ring general, in-ring technician is Drew Gulak, and he's looking forward to making his way into the semifinal of the NXT Championship Tournament. And the winner of this match will face Roderick Strong in a couple of weeks on NXT. The winner of the whole entire tournament will go one-on-one with the NXT champion, Jinder Mahal. And here is King Ricochet. And Ricochet has never ceased to amaze anyone. As Ricochet makes his way down to the ring, and this match is going to be good. This is going to be a good one. As Ricochet goes one-on-one with Drew Gulak, two contrasting styles here. Drew Gulak is more of a grounded pound, grounding you, technician with submissions and bringing you down and wearing you out, while Ricochet is all about flying, high flying, over the top rope, through the ropes. And Ricochet and Drew Gulak are going to set to go one-on-one in the third match of round one of the NXT Championship Tournament. You know, Jinder Mahal, he's seen all these matches, and I don't know if he's impressed or not with any of these guys. Roderick Strong, I'm impressed with the most. Roderick Strong put away Cassius Ohno in the first match of round one. And then last week we had Bobby Roode put away Only Lorcan to advance. And this week we're going to have Drew Gulak versus Ricochet. And it probably could be one of the best matches we've ever seen on NXT. As Ricochet and Drew Gulak, both of these men collar and elbow tie up, and now both of these men to the corner. Ricochet pushes Drew Gulak into the corner here. Oh, and a slap by Gulak, and Gulak just showing just the disrespect. Collar and elbow tie up again. This time, Ricochet has him in a headlock. Ricochet brings him down. This is a technical wrestling that I was talking about with Drew Gulak. Ricochet trying to be on the same playing field as Gulak, and now Gulak has the arm, and he's gonna wrench it. As now Ricochet finds his way out, arm behind the back of Drew Gulak. But Gulak behind the arm again. And this is just technical wrestling at its finest here. Oh, to kick off our main event between Ricochet and Drew Gulak. The winner of this match faces Roderick Strong in 2 weeks' time. And wait a minute, Ricochet! Enziguri right to Gulak! Enziguri right to Drew Gulak. And Ricochet telling him to get to his feet. And Ricochet with the European uppercut, and that's the style, the in-ring style of Ricochet that I was referring to. Gulak in trouble and a kick out at two. The in-ring style that I was referring to, Ricochet, just a high flyer, jumping up in the air, across the ropes, on the ropes. Oh! And there goes Ricochet, he landed hard. Landed really hard on that floor. Gulak with a lariat, almost took the man's head off. Almost took Ricochet's head off with that clothesline. Almost took the man's damn head off. And now Gulak. Oh, God, and you heard that sickening thud. Ricochet's skull collided with the steel post. And Gulak again. Ricochet's skull collides. Skull collides with the ring post for a second time, as now Gulak throws Ricochet back into the ring, trying to inflict even more damage. Is Drew Gulak. And back suplex this time. Ricochet lands on the back of his head. And this is just the mentality of Drew Gulak, the ground and pound, the wearing you down. And now he's striking the legs, coming after the legs, which is not really a bad strategy by Gulak. It's actually pretty great, pretty smart from Gulak. Take out the legs! And suplex rocks Ricochet. You take out the legs of Ricochet, he can't fly. He can't perform a shooting star press, a moonsault, springboard maneuvers as well. And now the knee into the spine of Ricochet. Ricochet needs a remedy. He needs help. He needs help from these fans to make a comeback here. There goes Gulak over. An overhead takedown. Ricochet tried to go for an enziguri. Nobody home in a kitchen sink this time. Rocks Ricochet. Rocks Ricochet. And now Gulak again on the mat wrestling grind. This time the legs are twisted in between Ricochet. Squeezing the ribs, trying to break the ribs, trying to take air out of Ricochet with this hold. With these scissors. With the scissors hold, and he brings Ricochet down. And Ricochet, he's in big trouble here. Big trouble is Ricochet. Drew Gulak, he just lets go of the pin. Oh, and a hit right to the gut. And you can just feel it. As a neck snap by Drew Gulak, and he doesn't give a damn about the audience. He doesn't give a damn about this crowd. He just wants to win, and that's the only thing that matters when it comes to Gulak. And Gulak just drops Ricochet right on his head again. Dropped Ricochet right on his head. And is Ricochet able to come back? And yes, he is, but is he really able to come back? Dropped right on his skull, and you know it's going to hurt in the morning. Brings him down with the scoop slam. Gulak is just, relishing this, but a counter by Ricochet, a super kick. Super kick, and what a cutter! What a maneuver by Ricochet! And a kick out at two, and Gulak, eyes glazed over. Eyes glazed over after that move, and I think Ricochet is gonna fly! Ricochet gonna fly! And now Ricochet. Is he looking for a rebuttal? Is he looking for a rebuttal? Oh my! Ricochet taking all the risk he possibly can take to take down Drew Gulak. And wait a minute, Ricochet I think is going to go for it again. Going to go for it again, and the elbow claps Ricochet. Elbow clap Ricochet, and Ricochet trying to strike. But Gulak with the sense, the knowledge, the sense of self, the in-ring knowledge of Drew Gulak, brings him into control again, try to go for this clothesline, nobody home. Ricochet now. Oh, and what a Northern Lights. What a maneuver by Ricochet. Ricochet with the deadlift, and he brings him down with the twist. Brought him down with the twist. Phoenix splash, but the knees were bent. Knees were bent, and a drop kick by Gulak. And the midsection in the head has just taken the most damage, and now Gulak has it with this twist. This twist Dragon Sleeper, and Drew Gulak, is he going to go one-on-one with Roderick Strong? He can actually do it if he makes Ricochet pass out here. Ricochet doesn't have to tap to lose. What a counter. Ricochet kick right to the spine. Right to the spine of Gulak. Gulak with the dukes up, nobody home there. Brings it down to takedown of Gulak. Elbow collides with jaw. Oh, and knee collides with jaw. As Gulak now. This time Gulak has the arm. Gulak has the arm, and now has the leg. And look at this Boston Crab, and look how contorted Ricochet is. And this does not look good in the slightest for Ricochet. Ricochet has been grounded this entire match. Oh. Kicker, can this be a resurgence for Ricochet? Lariat misses. Duck. Ricochet saw it coming. Eric and Rana inverted Frankensteiner. Drops Gulak right on his head. And I think Ricochet's going to do it again. He drops him on his head again. Dropped him on his head again. And Gulak with the kick out. Gulak still able to just fight. Oh, nobody home from that moonsault. Nobody home from that moonsault. And Ricochet is just trying to get to his feet. He does. He's on the apron. He's in trouble. As Gulak brings it back in. Gulak telling him where the hell you're going. This does not look good. But Ricochet at an elbow. Elbow to jaw. And again Gulak. And what? Oh my. And look at this by Gulak. Gonna stretch Ricochet. Gonna tear him apart here. He can tear Ricochet apart. And how do you tap out from this? How the hell does one tap out? But Ricochet tapping out is not in this guy's blood. Not being able, not quitting is in Ricochet's blood. And Ricochet again. Ricochet now with the deadlift. Ricochet lifts up Gulak and he spins him. Spun Gulak around. And now Ricochet. Dark and Rana, nobody home. Gulak trying to go for a kitchen sick, nobody home. Oh, Ricochet saw it coming. And now Ricochet rolls Gulak up. Gulak's shoulders are on the mat. Gulak in trouble here. Kick out at 2 though. Gulak to his feet. Insecure, nobody home. Drop kick, this time it connects. Collides with Ricochet. And now Gulak elbow. Just daisies Ricochet. Chop. Oh, what a chop of Ricochet and Ricochet! And I think that took everything out of Ricochet to just hit that. Everything out of Ricochet just to hit that. As I said, he was getting worn down the entire match. But Ricochet over the top! Over the top goes Ricochet. And it's just amazing watching these two go at it in the main event of NXT. And oh, nobody home. And Ricochet, he's crashed and burned there. crashed and burned, and again, Gulak, and again has the sleeper, and Ricochet is fading, This might be the end of Ricochet, and our ref and our official checking if Ricochet is still alive. Ricochet able to move, able to get up, super kick, chops him down, and another super kick, and there goes Gulak rolling out of the ring. In-ring general is Gulak, but Ricochet with the Hurricane Rana. What the hell is Ricochet thinking? Holy hell! Hurricane Rana! And Ricochet! Hurricane Rana right on the outside floor. And Ricochet's pulling out all the stops to put away Drew Gulak. And Gulak is seeing stars. Gulak, nowhere to go. You're in no man's land. And the shooting star press right to Drew Gulak. Shooting star press to Gulak. Flatliner by Ricochet in High Rent District once again. And 630 to Gulak, and Ricochet will face Roderick Strong in 2 weeks' time on NXT. And what a match! And I gotta give it up. You gotta give it up to Drew Gulak. Almost had Ricochet. I believe he almost had Ricochet beat. Not once, not twice, but 3 times he had Ricochet beat. And this is when I thought he had Ricochet beat, when he had that sleeper on. But Ricochet manages to hit the flatliner and then the 630 to make his way to the semifinal, where he will meet Roderick Strong. He will meet Roderick Strong in the semifinal, as we have one of the 2 matches confirmed. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you next week for some more NXT.